and welcome. This is 2020 News. I'm your host, Spiral Girl. Today we have a new episode of Intimate Conversations with Wildlife. On today's episode, we're going to be covering an exclusive story about how a mermaid reclaims her voice. We'll be speaking with a very special guest, so stay tuned for the full story.
A heart can sing a rhyming song when you belong, and you can live life joyfully.
Hello everyone and welcome back. And I'm here with a very special guest who I'd love to introduce you to. Her name is Ananda. Is a member of the Underwater Intelligence. Ananda, thank you so much for being here with us today. Thank you for having me. So basically, as this mermaid reclaims her voice, we'll be watching the whole process. We're going to be watching it here on the screen and observing right here. She's located deep right now in an underwater lair, and it's the territory where her father, the Sea King, used to reign, so she is familiar with this territory and it should trigger some memories for her. We are currently located 200 meters below sea level in Lake Michigan, aboard the submerged research vessel known as Arcturus, which is also the headquarters of the top secret aquatic society, known as the Underwater Intelligence Agency, and contains the most advanced marine biological testing facility in the world. So this girl used to be a mermaid, but it looks like she has legs now. How does that work? Essentially, with this mermaid, I've been watching her for quite a while. She is under my protection and my supervision. So like so many mermaids, this particular female has chosen to forfeit her mermaid tail for a human pair of legs. In every underwater society, there are those mermaids who are especially curious and whose talents may be better suited for life as a land dweller. For those brave mermaids who risk life and tail by ascending from their aquatic homeland, we say, fear not, brave and sensitive souls, for that is where we, the Universal Terran Protection Program, step in. Take, for example, one of the most unique cases in the history of the Terran Protection Program. Case number 420. Tickling me. They're really comfortable. Is there a video? She's successfully adapted to our Terran protection program for the most part. However, she has not reunited with her voice like so many mermaids have when they enter this program. Now, at the beginning of the program, we mute their voices so that they cannot speak about their true identity while they're adapting to their new life on land. But as they pursue their new land identity, they do usually naturally reclaim their voice and come into their own with that. But in some rare cases, some mermaids do not ever find their voice on land, and they need help in reuniting with it. So we are here today to trigger that. As a fellow member of the mermaid race, we cannot see her fall behind, especially because every mermaid has a beautiful voice and they deserve to reunite with their true identity. Wow. Would you like to tell us a little bit about this process? That's a good question. As you can see here, we have designed a unique program to re-trigger this particular mermaid's voice for her unique genetic blueprint. What does this mermaid think she's here to do today? She thinks that she's here to have her nightly swim. Mermaids need to hydrate every day by 7 p.m. every evening. And if they do not, they risk dehydration or potentially reverting back into being a mermaid. So they must stay hydrated. So as you can see here, we have a tracking device on her. As you can see here, these are her hydration levels. What is she reading right now? She has a map with her. She found a map which we implanted in her possessions to locate her treasures which we've dispersed in the facilities. eventually she'll be exploring and she'll be reuniting with her past self, and her past shells and treasures, possessions that she's had since she was a child that do spark that part of herself when she was a mermaid and she had her voice. So yeah, we're hoping for the best. everyone can see now, she's diving in the water, and what she's found is a pair of starfish earrings from her mother. Now there's a reason that a mermaid is pronounced mermaid. It sounds very much like mermaid, mer being French for mother. She's very much a product of her environment, a product of her mother. So these starfish earrings will whisper compliments to her and tell her about her past as a mermaid and things about herself that are wonderful, and the qualities of her that make her unique. She has her shell phone, which we've given to her as a far-reaching sonar device that we use to contact her in case of emergency. Now this mermaid is a storyteller, so we do need to make sure that she can adapt to her new identity on land. We need to make sure that she can tell her stories, and in order to do that we need to first trigger memories of times when she used her mermaid voice and times when she had her mermaid voice. As you can see here now, she's using her shell phone. So some things that she might experience: songs she sung, some poetry she's written in her voice. As a mermaid adapted to life on land, she's very special and unique, and she needs to remember that and see her past memories and see how her voice, how she's used her voice in the past and her writing and things like that to help her trigger her idea of herself and realize that her voice is there. If she just digs deep enough, she can find it, and we're here to help her do that. So.
May 14th, 2002. That puka shell necklace is definitely not lucky. Why, you ask? Okay, today was my chorus concert. It wasn't too bad, and as soon as we finished, I was relieved. As we were walking off stage into the audience, I congratulated myself silently on not drawing attention to myself in some dumb, embarrassing way. Of course, right as I thought that, I tripped on the person in front of me's shoes and fell flat on my face in front of half the school and their parents. I laughed it off to make it seem like I didn't care, but boy did I care. I mean, everyone started laughing. Everyone. I am not even kidding. I'd never actually wanted to die, but right then I did. God, could I be any more of a klutz? I just know people will talk about it tomorrow. My life is over. Maybe I should ask my mom if we can relocate in the witness protection program. I'll ask her tomorrow.
These spiral glasses to communicate with her memories from her past and future. I can transmit them via these glasses, and she'll see them in her own experience. Through these glasses she might see some memories from time she spent with her family by the water, and memories of her family, memories of her life at sea, memories about the water and what it means to her and her life as a mermaid. When you see the blue of the necklace light up, that means, yeah, you can see it now. so it's working. So all these memories, all these things that we're transmitting to her are triggering this response, and essentially she has found her voice and it is coming back to her, and you can see it growing stronger as the blue turns brighter on her necklace. That's her special mermaid voice necklace, and where she keeps her voice. And yeah, so it's a unique crystal that holds all that. I was so happy to see that it actually worked, and she's actually reunited with her mermaid voice. We'll be charting her progress to watch how she goes into her voice now that she's found it. So yeah, it's great, and we're excited to see what she does with her new voice. And there you have it. An amazing journey to watch. A true success story. How this mermaid has reclaimed her voice and will continue to develop that voice as she goes on in her life. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for coming on this journey with us, and stay tuned for more on 2020 News. Thanks for watching. This is the end.